I'm not, because I respect them, and there was shows that I used to watch, and I was like, oh my god, like they're like forgetting things that like I would be in the car like, why don't you remember that actor's name?
No.
Stuff like that, and I'm like, and I respect them and like them, and then I'm like, you don't even know the material.
Missing fucking details.
Exactly,
Dude. Yeah.
and like I'm sitting there driving, I'm like, I can do this, and obviously that's the cynical answer, but like the poetic answer is, obviously we talk about things that most people don't talk about, even with the book, right?
Yeah.
And I know we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
But like the book is a topic that people do not like to discuss. It freaks people out.
Yeah.
So like, that's kind of also it. Like, how can we talk about things respectfully in a way that does not condemn certain aspects of the fandom or certain aspects of the things that George Lucas made or any other creator has made? So that's my big thing. Is like, let's talk about it, let's enjoy it, let's be goofy with it. I mean, you see, you come in the live streams, they're goofy, they're funny, right?
It's great.
It's supposed to be. It's a hang. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
When did you start doing Bombad Gaming?
Bombad Gaming took off 2 years after we started in 2021, and I haven't been doing it as much. I really enjoy it, and that was a fun little thing.
It's just another avenue.
That's right.
It's a whole other thing.
That's right.
Like, you have to think about it, how to post it differently, like how to edit it differently. I tried to do that. I had Brokeknock Gaming, and like I love playing games with my friends, but like, damn,
You also gotta
dude.
watch what you say sometimes. Because if you're playing live with other friends, like you can get away with saying a lot of crazy shit.
Oh,
but when you're
Dude,
broadcasting,
Joe and Dak, bro.
But like I teach kids. For those that don't know, I'm a middle school teacher. So like if I play Fortnite, I will have 60 live viewers, and that's a great feeling. But I gotta be Mr. Jarro.
Yeah.
I can't be the goofy guy that's on stream. Because you got kids and they're screen recording, and they got parents that are watching.
Yep.
I'll literally go and do carpool, and a parent's like, "Oh yeah, no, we watched your live stream the other night." I'm like, "That's terrifying."
Yeah, that is.
Because I've got like my friends talk about ladyboys and stuff, and I'm like, wait, this is definitely not for fourth
Yo,
graders.
Jaro, what up, pimp?
Yeah,
What up,
exactly.
pussy?
Oh, it's so bad. But no,
You're like, I don't know them. I don't know.
No.
It's a bot. It's a bot.
They're not
Somebody's
real.
trolling on that, yeah.
They're not real. But no, all in all, like it's so much fun to do this stuff, and like when you take it too seriously, it starts to lose its charm, right?
Sure.
So I feel very thankful to even talk about Star Wars, and we talk about it weekly. It's crazy,
Just so great.
Just so much material you can work with.
Yeah.
It's so
Word.
great.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It doesn't stop. It's never gonna stop.
No, no, and I was kind of a late bloomer to Star Wars. Like, I grew up. I remember in 4th and 5th grade, whenever Episode 3 came out, and my dad checked me out of school to go see it. He was a Star Trek guy, but he just knew how hardcore I was into it. I think I started with Episode 2, and then I saw like all the war going on, and I was like, oh my god! I saw the purple lightsaber, Mace Windu. I was like, dude, what? Didn't he? Wasn't like. It wasn't his choice to get the purple lightsaber. He was just like, I'm not going to do it unless my shit's purple.
Literally, he's like, can I get it purple? And George is like, sure. But what's crazy is on the button, if you look, and there's photos of it, you can look at it really close. Literally on one of the buttons is BMF, bad motherfucker. On
Dude, that is
Isn't that awesome?
so dope.
It's Samuel L. Jackson, it's the whole
That is the
whole
coolest
fiction
piece
thing.
of information.
Isn't that awesome?
So fucking cool.
BMF is written
What
right
a
on it.
badass little chunk of lore right there.
Isn't that
I didn't
cool?
even fucking. That is just.
Yep. Isn't that awesome?
It's the one that says bad motherfucker.
Yeah,
right?
literally.
Pulp Fiction, right? Yeah,
Literally.
yeah. Which one is yours? The one that says
Bad motherfucker.
Duh,
Yep.
What the fuck are you asking? Like,
Isn't that amazing?
that is
Dude.
incredible. I didn't even, dude. That's primo. That is
Oh, yeah.
exactly, yeah. That kind of echoes back to what you were saying earlier, like where you were listening to other people and they're missing little pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a person who really takes his job fucking seriously,
Yeah,
and he's a badass motherfucker
He
while
is.
he's doing it.
Yeah.
I read that this is a continuation of a previous essay, like a previous video essay. And I wanted to know, what was the point where you sat down and you're just like, I want to make this into like an official published article. Like, I really want to pursue finalizing and like getting, I think I read 25 or 26 different sources that you went through.
Yep.
Because I know you got to go through all that bullshit
Oh, yeah.
to like get shit finalized and legalized. And I mean, you went to Japan recently. Like, what was the step? What was the thought process like behind you finalizing? Like, I want to make this a book.
So the full, I guess, get of the story is like, hey, can you hand me the book real quick?
Yeah,
please?
absolutely.
Okay, so I'll show the audience, for the people at home. This book started as a video essay originally, and I wrote a 76-page script. I made a 222-page slideshow, and I shot the whole thing, and it was excruciating. It was just a lot of me talking for 2 hours straight, 2 hours flat, exactly 2 hours.
Was that the live stream, the Japan live stream that I was
So-
watching earlier? Because that was like an hour. And
So the live stream in this book is an addendum to that. So what I did was I took all that information, I paid an editor to consolidate it. I went through myself and consolidated it and made sure that I, took everything that I wanted to say into a much more digestible, I guess, pace. And I shot that video essay. Then for about 3 months straight, on every little break I had throughout the school year, school day, I would practice my panel because I submitted the panel in October to Star Wars Celebration Japan, and then of course I got the acceptance letter in January, and so from January to April, every day I would rehearse this 1 hour long panel. So I made the slideshow, and then I realized after making the slideshow, after putting everything together, after really putting this in a way that made a lot of sense, I said let's put it in book format. So then I took it and I took everything in this, and I mean you can see. Look, I'll show you. Check this out. It is literally. I did APA citations like we did in middle school.
Wow, yeah.
And I cited pages. I
Sources
cited all.
cited, bro.
Dude,
Literally, I mean,
you
it's,
went through it. Yeah,
I did it,
yeah.
right? And so the reason why I did it is because everyone, and this topic is difficult. You may not remember what this is. Midichlorians are the concept that in your bloodstream you are allowed to be connected to the Force.